He's a Nile River soldier. Like I told you, he's a Nile River soldier, man. Like I told you. Woo! Woo! So, man, before we get started, my name is Trigonometric Bacteria. That's my name since when I was a baby, you know what I'm saying? But my base name, my official name is Hamish. So without waste a lot of time, you know what I'm saying, let's get started with a trigonometric. It's not actual side, we're doing some question here techniques on how to solve this question. So let's not waste a lot of time, let's get to the business. So now in exam, okay, before we get started, this is very, very important. You have to make sure you understand this, memorize, understand, but it has to be in here, okay? If you don't understand, have no idea with this, you can go back to my previous video for trigonometry. I did explain everything, okay? But for now, just memorize sine square equal to whatever you have and cos square equal to. The only difference here for sine you minus, for cos you plus, okay? Now let's go start for the first equation, solution. You hear me? So now solution for the first equation. Okay, so we never have a prime power. Shit is a prime number. Okay, we did grid 1. What is a prime number? 1, 3, da da da. You know what I'm saying? Odd number. You know what I'm saying? Odd prime. Oh, prime, odd number. 5, 7, 9, 12, 11, 15. You know what I'm saying? Prime. So whenever I have a prime number, I have to break the prime number. So I'm gonna say integral. Okay, so 5 meanings like saying sine power 4 times sine x. This is gonna give us 5x. And then times cos of square x dx. So this, same with that. But we know from trigonometric identity, you know what I'm saying? If somebody give you sine square x plus cos square x always equal to 1. We know that one. This is very, very basics. So it means if I had to replace, before we do that, now this is the same as say integral. So sine power 4x, meaning sine square x, and then I'm gonna write my bracket, I'll put square, and then let me write cos before sine. So I'll say cos, so the one with the power square I'll write before, and then this with no power right after, sine x dx. So look at this is very, very important, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna replace sine x squared. Why do this? Oh, I gave it a place cos x squared. But I think this is going to be more easy, you know what I'm saying? Replace sine x squared. Make sure you replace sine x squared for this case, for this question. You know what I'm saying? So sine x squared. So sine x squared. What is sine x squared? Sine x squared means 1 minus cos x squared. So 1 minus cos x squared means if I make the subject the formula of sine squared equal to 1 minus x. Okay, so now this equal, I replace sine x squared equal to 1 minus cos square, 1 minus cos square x, but we got square outside. Okay, times cos square x times sine x dx. You know what I'm saying? So now look, why did I do this? Because you see everything is in cos. Now I can do trig substitution. So if I'm gonna let u equal to cos of x, the one which appears the most here, u equal to cos of x. If I differentiate, means everything is going to be u here, it's going to be here. If I differentiate, this is going to be du. And when I differentiate cos of x, it's going to give me negative sine of x dx. Oh, so I can replace this, means this. So negative is going to go over because sine x dx equal to negative du. So I can take this negative this side because I want to get sine x dx. Oh, so sine x dx equal to negative du. Oh, so I'm going to replace this, put negative du, and wherever there's a cos x is going to be u. Cos x u. Oh, so this question now, after we substitute, everything is going to be term of u. So for that case, this question is going to becomes, okay, 1 minus cos square u means cos x, u square means this is going to be u square. Okay, and then we have a square outside, and then multiply. Cos of x means u, but cos x square means u square. Okay, and then sine x dx equal to negative du. So du, I'll put negative prior because negative is constant. So I'll put before anything. So this negative is going to go behind. So what I'm going to do now, I'll just expand this. So this same as, I'm gonna have to expand this one. Look, 1 minus u square means multiply by the same thing. So 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times negative u square, negative u times 1, negative u square times negative u square, plus u power 4. But this is going to give me negative 2u square, plus u power 4, 1. Oh, so I'm going to replace this stuff here with this, okay? But you have to multiply by u square. So all this stuff multiply also by u square. Now let's multiply. 1 times u square is u square minus negative 2 u power 2 times u power 2 u power 4 plus u power 4 times u power 2. The base are the same, so I'm going to write u 4 plus 2 equal to 6. Oh, so I'm going to replace all this stuff with this. So this is going to become integral u square minus 2 u power 4 plus u power 6. All this du, but remember we have a negative outside. It's a negative outside. You know what I'm saying? If you want, you can multiply inside. It's up to you. Okay, now let's erase this. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna integrate separately. Okay, we can integrate separately. So integrate each one. So this is gonna become, if I integrate u square, we still have a negative, and then when you integrate u square, because look, let me do this so I can understand. Integrate the first one. Du minus 2 integral of u power 4 du plus integral of u power 6 du. Okay, so this is going to become, okay, u squared, this is power, integral in power form. So just 2 plus 1 equals 3 over 3. So minus u power 3 over 3. And there we go. Minus and minus plus. 2, okay, u is just u, but since it's power plus 1, it's going to be 5, and this over 5. And then negative, because for all, and plus is negative. Okay, now this is going to be u, this is 6, 6 plus 1 equals 7, over 7. So we plus constant. Why we plus constant? Because we don't have a limit, you know what I'm saying? So the next thing is here, we're gonna have, they didn't give us in terms of u, they give in terms of trigonometric. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna replace the u with cos of x. So this question finally is gonna become, we have a negative, but what is our u? U is a cos of x, so it's gonna be cos cube x. Cos is cube x over 3 plus 2 cos of power 5, so cos 5x power 5x, and then finally minus cos power 7 over 7, but we have an x here and the plus constant. So when you integrate the first equation, this is the answer we get. You know what I'm saying? So we want to go for equation number 2. It's very hot now, so I'm gonna have to take this off. Have to put it off. Man, shoot my polish. It's getting hot, man. So hot. Okay. Just very cold in the morning. So now we go question number 2. Question number 2, very easy. So I'm gonna raise these. Question number 2, solution number 2. So now, since this is power 4, let me break into 2 times 2. So I'll say this, integral of sine 4x. 4x means it's going to be, this is MSA square, x times 2 dx. You know what I'm saying? 2 dx. Okay, cool. So now another thing also know, excuse me, 2 dx. So now what's follow is, I can place this if I want. Okay? Because I know this, it's a lot of ways I can do this question. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of ways. So now we go. So since they give me this, I'm gonna say, oh, okay, so this meaning, okay. So this same as say, integral Okay, instead of say sine square, either I can write because if okay, for example, excuse me, let me give some. If somebody say, how if you say this, you didn't solve the problem because now still you're gonna have a square. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's still cos square times. So it's gonna be like almost same problem. You know what I'm saying? So if it's me, I'm not gonna replace it as a trig identity. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather replace with a half 1 cos 2x. So what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna say I'm not gonna use this because this is not gonna solve my problem. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be long rule. So what I'm gonna do, I'll replace this with a half 1 minus 2 cos 2, whatever I have there. So I'll say okay. So I'm not gonna replace with it. I'll say that same as a put a bracket. So sine x, sine square x, meaning I have a half 1 minus 2. So I'll take a half outside. A half out or in front cos 2x dx. Oh, there's a square here. Nah, I'm wrong. Excuse me, I'm wrong. Pause. It should be. Because remember there's a square. So this must be integral. Okay, bracket. So sine square equal to a half. And they go 1 minus cos 2x, and then what we have square. So we have to square everything. That's going to be 1/4. Okay, so now this is going to become 1 means a half square and all this square. So in square half is going to be 1/4, and then you have your integral, and then you got your 1 cos of 2x, and then you got your square dx. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to expand all of this. So this, let me say 1/4. Now when you expand all of this, like saying 1 minus cos 2x, and then multiply by 1 minus cos 2x. When you expand this, it's going to be 1, and then this is going to be minus 2 cos of 2x, and then this is going to be plus cos of 2x squared. Okay? Means this and this, so this is going to be cos of 2x, but I square of that. Oh, so now I'm going to say, so now this is going to be integral. Okay, 1 minus 2 cos 2x plus cos of cos of square, excuse me, it's not double, excuse me, dx. Okay, cool. So now what we're going to do here, you see, we got another one here. Oh, which is same as this. So this meaning, excuse me, so we're going to say this equal to 1/4, and you got your bracket. Okay, and then we got integral, 1 is just 1, okay, minus, or we can separately, let's separately, so 1 dx, so it's like a dx, minus 2 integral cos 2x dx. Now we go for it. Yeah, we just separate this one and this one, the last one, plus integral cos square 2x dx. But we have a 1/4 for all of them. So now the problem is here. These one are easy, it's done already. You know what I'm saying? The problem is here because we have a square of angle. It's like square of, so that means, look, it's like cos 2x. I mean, this is going to be 1/2, 1 plus 2 cos of, it's going to be 4x here now. Okay, so I'm going to replace that. So now I think I can finish these two. So we have a 1/4. When you integrate x, you get x. 1/4 times a half is going to be 2. Minus 2. And then when you integrate this, like 1 over the derivative of 2x is 2. And then when you integrate cos, you get sine of 2x. You can refer to the integral table. And then now we plus integral 1/4. And then because 1/4 for all of them, so now we say now integral of cos square 2x. So cos square 2x equal to 1/2. So 1/2 bracket, and then you have a 1 plus cos of 4x, You know what I'm saying? So now the equation is finished. So now we say 2 and 2 cancel. So this is going to become, can finish up here. So this is going to become 1 over 4 x minus 2 and 2 cancel. So have a sign of 2x and then plus. Okay, so this can go to the back. So 1 over 4 times this is going to be 1 over 8. 1 over 4 times 1 over times a half. 1 over 4, and there's an integral bracket of 1 because these went out of 1 dx, this is dx, plus integral of cos of 4x dx. The next step, we finish it, man. You know what I'm saying? So now, when you integrate dx, you're going to get x. So this is going to give us x here. By the times 8 is going to be 1 over 8x plus 1 over 8 is just 1 over 8. Now, you want to integrate cos of 4x. So you derivate 4x, is going to give you 4. So you write under. And then, when you integrate cos of 4x, you get sine of 4x. You know what I'm saying? And then you plus your constant. There's no limit here. So this side is going to be 1 over 4 x minus sine of 2x plus 1 over 8x plus 1 over 8 times 4 equal to 32. So this same is say 32, 1 over 32. So it's 1, but the 1 times sine 4x is 4x, just over 32. You know what I'm saying? So now that's a final answer. So when you integrate all this equation, this is what we get. A half x minus sine 2x plus 1 over 8x plus sine 4x plus 32 plus c. If you want, you can take 1 over 4 out if you want, because 1 over 4 is, you can take 1 over 4. You can leave the how it is, it's fine, because this one, it doesn't have 1 over 4. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in it from my methodology. If this is the first time on my channel, you know what I'm saying, make sure you subscribe to my channel right here. And you know, some people say, they be saying like, man, what kind of soul you on the music video stuff? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's me, man. Trying to have a titty, man. Just visit under here. Did attach the integration table and my music tool. Support your boy. You know what I'm saying? Follow me Instagram, follow me Twitter, and Facebook and all the stuff. So I believe in that for my techniques. You know, you learn from a mistake. If it's the first time or you feel like I deserve the credits, give your boy credits. You know what I mean? So we go to number 3, question number 3. We ain't done yet. Question number 3. Okay, question number 3. Question number 3 is easy. 2. Okay, question number 3, say number 3 solution. If you can do this, you can do that. So you have integral cos square 80m dm. Okay, so look, so this is straight away because square of angle means sine cos square of angle. Oh wow, so this is gonna be easy because say this same say integral means that applies to integral. Okay, cos square of 8m means this is 8m, so it's gonna be 8m times 2 equal to 16m. So it's gonna be a half. So a half. Okay, bracket 1 plus cos. So is 8m for this case, meaning this is 8m. So 2 times 8m, it's gonna be 16m. And then dm. So what we're gonna do, take a half to the back. You know what I'm saying? Take a half to the back or to the front. So this is gonna become a half integral of 1 dm, but remember half is for both, and then plus integral for cos 16m para dm. Okay, so now finally, let's finalize here. So this is going to say, we got half a half. When you integrate dm, you get m. You know what I'm saying? When you integrate dm, you get m, and then plus this one here, you say 1 over, whenever you integrate trigonometric integral, like integral of cos g of x dx. So what you do is say 1 over the derivative, and then when you integrate cos of a function, you get sine of exactly the same function. So this you're going to say 1 over the derivative of 16m is 16, and then when you integrate cos of 16m, you get sine of exactly your function, which is 16m. Okay, plus c. Why plus c? We don't have a limit, so just plus c. No limit, so plus c. Plus constant c. Okay, so plus constant c. So wow, what we want to get here is going to be equal to a half is just a half times m, a half m, plus a half m, a half times 1 over 16, 1 over 32, 1 over 32, because 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 16, 32, and they got sine 16m in the plus constant. You know what I'm saying? Question number 3 is done already, you know what I'm saying? So now we go for question number 4. Question number 4, let's go question number 4. I'm gonna raise this, question number 4 quick. Easy also. Just same as the previous one. Okay, can you just try it first and see how you can do it? Just 2 minutes quick. How would you do this one? So, I'm gonna use the same formula because it's gonna be 1 da 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 da. Ah, okay, because there's a power here. So this semi means integral 0 to pi. You see now they give us limit. Sine square x dx. This equal to integral 0 to pi, our limit. Okay, I'm gonna replace sine square x with a half 1 minus cos dx. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna replace with that, and then a half can go back. So let's take to the front. Okay, so we have an integral because this is constant, so it has to go to the front. 0 to pi, and then I have a 1 minus cos 2x dx. Okay, the next step, I can separate this. So integral the first one, integral the second one. So we got half already. So now integrate 1 is going to give me 1 dx. It's like, let me separate. Integral of 1 dx minus integral of the second one, cos of 2x dx. But we have a limit which is start from 0 to pi, 0 to pi. So now this is going to give us, okay, we still have a half for both. When you integrate dx, because 1 times dx is dx, so integral of dx equal to x minus 1 over the derivative of 2x equal to 2, and then when you integrate cos of 2x, you get sine 2x. So now we have a limit, so we're not plus c, no, we have a limit. So our limit starts from 0 to pi. So what we're going to do now to finalize, always take upper limit minus lower limit. So we're going to take the upper limit, substitute whenever you see the value of x. These are given functions, you know what I'm saying? Or the function that we calculated. So upper limit minus lower limit always. So upper limit, so this is going to become, we still have a half outside. Take this, substitute in a limit. So our limit is pi minus, this is a half. Let me do this. So upper limit means take this upper limit, substitute here and there, but our half is constant. So half is constant. So we have a pi, upper limit minus a half sign. Okay, so okay, 2 times pi, so it's 2 pi. So this is the upper limit minus lower limit. So we substitute, you do the same thing, but I take the lower limit, substitute here in the value. So you say this is the upper limit minus lower limit in the bracket. What is the lower limit? 0. 0 times x is 0 minus a half sine of 2 times 0 is just sine of 0. Sine of 0 equal to 0. But if you choose cos of 0 equal to 1. So now, you see, all these half equal to 0. We don't need it. So now finally, this is going to be a half times pi. It's like a half pi minus 1 times 4, a half times a half. 1 over 4 sine 2 pi. You know what I'm saying? So when you integrate this 0 to pi sine square x dx, that's what you get. Okay? So now let's not waste a lot of time. Let's not waste no time. Let's go question number 5. Number 5, yeah. It's easy actually. It's just a long one, you know what I'm saying? But it's very easy also. Just like the previous question. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now we're gonna use the same techniques. Question number 5 solution. So since I see part 4, remember you have to put 2 for the most case. I will encourage you to do that. So I'll say this is the integral. So sine 4t, same as sine square t, and then I put another square dt. But sine square t is same as this one. So it's like a half, da 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 da. Oh, so this equal to integral sine square t, meaning a half. And then I got 1 minus cos. See, t, so this is going to be 2t, but we have a square and they have a dt. So what I'm going to do now, square all of these. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to square all of that. So now 1 over 2 squared is going to be 1 over 8. So this hemisphere, 1 over 4, excuse me, it's not 1 over 8, it's 1 over 4. A half square, 1 over 4. And then we have to integrate and then square all of this. When you square all of this, it's going to give you 1 minus 2 cos 2t plus cos square 2t bracket dt. You know what I'm saying? You can square this separately. Like 1 minus cos for people who know. Let me just go slow. Square means multiply by the same thing. 1 minus cos 2t. 1 times 1 is 1, and then 1 times 1 is 1. And then second one is the second one. Means 1 times negative 2 times cos 2t is going to be negative cos 2t. Now we go for this. For the first one, negative cos 2t times 1, negative cos 2t. Negative cos 2t times negative cos 2t plus cos 2t per square. That's why. And then para these two, it's going to give us 2 cos 2t plus cos square 2t. So that's why I got this one. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now. So now I can integrate separately. So 1 over 4 is out. 4 is outside. So now integral of 1 para dt. And then minus 2 integral of cos 2t dt. Okay? Now we go for the last one. So you see plus integral of cos 2t dt. You know what I'm saying? But this 1 over 4 is for all of them. So this and this is going to get finished. Okay? So now this is equal to 1 over 4 integral of dt is t minus, okay, now 2 times 1 over, find the derivative. Why we do this? Because there's no power here, so derivate this is going to give us 2, and then when you integrate cos of 2t, you can check in the integration table. When you integrate cos of, when you integrate cos, you're going to get sine. You know what I'm saying? When you integrate cos, you get sine part of 2t. For this case, now we plus, you know what I'm saying? So now there's a problem here, because this is that, because it has a square. It's that. Okay, so now we're gonna say, okay, so these equal to, yeah, so these equal to 2 and 2 cancel, so it's gonna be 1 over 4t minus, because 1 over 4t, and then for the second one, 2 and 2 cancel, so it's like sine of 2t times 1 over 4. It's going to be 1 over 4 sine of 2t. Now we go for the last 1 over 4 times, so it's going to be 1 over 4, and then we have the integral of cos square 2t dt. So now we're going to have to deal with it separately. And that's going to be the end of the game, you know what I'm saying? So now let's erase these, and also we don't need this because now that's the last question. You know what I'm saying? It's the last question, so we don't need all this stuff here. Okay, so now let's integrate this separately. So now we saw, okay, let's see, raise even this stuff here. We don't need it most. I want to make a space, man. Okay, so now, but we know cos is 2a. So now we know, so cos square 2t from the one that I just erased here, because we have a cos square x equal to 1 over 2, and let's say this is equal to 1 plus cos of 2x. You know what I'm saying? For cos. So now if it's 2t, because this is 2t squared, means it's going to be a half 1 plus cos of 2t. So I replace this with that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say, oh, so this one right here, which is integral it's going to be integral of cos squared to t. I'll replace with that one, a half. So it's going to be a half 1 cos to t dt. Okay, a half is constant, I'll take to the back. So this is going to be a half integral of 1 dt, and put bracket 1 dt, and then plus, and there we go, integral of the second one, which is cos 2t dt. Put your bracket. So now this is going to become, okay, when you integrate dt, because 1 times dt is t, when you integrate dt you get t. So this is going to become a half t, but a half for the second one. So it's like this is t. A half also. Now remember, derivative 2t, you're going to get 2. And then when you integrate cos of 2t, you get sine of 2t. You know what I'm saying? Sine of 2t. We didn't have a limit, so we just plus constant. So 2 times 2 equal to 4. So I can write here 4. So we're going to take this half here, because this half and substitute in here. You know what I'm saying? So now we say, let's finalize here. Finally, our final answer is gonna be equal to, our final answer equal, okay, 1 over 40, 1 over 40. Minus 1 over 4 sine of 2t plus 1 over 4 times everything which are in here. So I'm saying, because 1 over 4 times, oh, so 1 over 4 times all of this. So I'll say 1 over 4 times 1 over 2, 1 over 8. So it's my polish, 1 over 8. Let's do straight away. So 1 over 4 times this, because this, it gave us this. See, we took it, we integrated it. So 1 over 4 times 1 over 2 is going to be 1 over 8. T. So it's like t over 8. 1 over 8 t is like t over 8. T over 8, okay. 1 over 4 times 1 over 4, 1 over 16. You can do it slowly if you want. Sine of 2t. And then plus our constant, you know what I'm saying? So means if I integrate sine of 4t as given dt equal to this sine of 2t, which was equal to this one, give us that's a final answer. Is it now river soldier, like I told you? It's a now river soldier, like I told you. Listen, if this is the first time on my channel, you see the subscribe button, make sure you click there, you know what I'm saying? So every time when I put up a new video, and then you're gonna get the notification, you know what I'm saying? Every time, like, you don't have to go and search for me, where is this video, I'm looking for that video. No, you're gonna get the notification automatic. I believe it landed from me, you know what I'm saying? And this video was dedicated, you know, I dedicated this video to all the homeless people who was out there with me. You know, as everybody knows, I was homeless for 3.5 years. You know what I'm saying? For the new subscriber here who don't know, 3 years and a half I was down the street, found my way out. But, I'm an alpha, so I stand up like a man, like a soldier. I'm a now river soldier, get my stuff together. I'm so happy, like what I'm doing. And if this is the first time, you can just click the link below. You get to see my music, support your boy, subscribe to my musical channel. If you might not interested more in music, share with the people that you think so they might be interested in my music. Share with them. I appreciate your support. Give me credits only if you think I deserve the credits. And then follow me on Instagram, follow me on all social media, Facebook, Twitter. You know what I mean? You're free to ask me any question. You learn from my methodology, my mistakes, and I appreciate your time and your support. I have a PayPal account. I just put a PayPal account. If you can donate me $1, $2, 1 million, 5 millions, even if you want to donate to 100 millions, man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. $1, $2, $100, $20 make a lot of change for me. It make a lot of change, bring a lot of impact for me and for the people, for my projects that I'm running. Because if you don't know, I have a project where I feed the homeless people down the street. Even though I'm out, but it's a lot of people behind me. So yeah, so thanks a lot for your support. You learn from my methodology, from my mistakes. And like I said, give me credits, man. The credits due, man. It's a now river soldier. Like I told ya, now river soldier, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love. Woo, woo!